Welcome in, guys. How you doing? How's everybody doing today? If you're a new face here, welcome. I'm Taylor. This is My Plant Wagon, small family business based out of Rockwall, Texas, shipping these gorgeous houseplants directly to your doorstep. If you see something on the shop icon that you want to see up close and personal, let me know in the chat. We'll take a closer peek at it. Speaking of, I did not put the shop on for whatnot. Let me add those items real quick. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. How are you? Quinn, I see you there. Tiffany, how are you guys enjoying your week so far? All right, there's those. You can barely hear me. Hear me? I'm not talking much. Let me turn down the music a little bit more then. Music's pretty low right now. I'm surprised you can even hear it. Is that better? Let me know. All right, let's see if I can add this other inactive item back in. That one, it's still showing out of stock. Okay, we'll have to deal with that later then. You know what? I could do this. I'll have the laptop right in front of me. I can use the laptop, I guess, but we'll plug this in and we'll give this a minute to load. Then I'll add back some of these items I need to add to whatnot. Thank you, Denise. I see the gift there. Appreciate it. Thank you, Zombie. Appreciate that. Let's make sure I didn't miss any chats. It's cold right now. Negative 30. You're joking, right, Tammy? Negative 30? What are you supposed to do with that? Negative 30? You're joking, right? It feels like negative 30 though, right? Not it's not really negative 30, is it? That's insane if so. It's like I wouldn't know what to do. Here in Texas, we were just all we would all perish. None of us would make it here in Texas. It gets a little bit of ice on the road and the whole state shuts down. So, oh, that's what it feels like. Okay. It's way too cold. Yeah, that for us, that's 40. 40 feels like negative 30 to us. It's like today it was back up in the 70s again today. It's like, oh, I guess that was winter. We're done with winter now. We're supposed to get another cold front coming through this month, but we'll see. We'll see. So I did add the Bird of Paradise orange. I only have two of those guys on the shop. I think it's number three or two. Only two of those. TikTok gets first dibs on those, and then if any remain, I'll add it to whatnot tomorrow. And then remember, if you want a monster bird of paradise, I still have the white option, the monster white. What room am I in today? This is my kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. This is my kitchen. I set up the stage for today, or for this weekend in general. So we've got the whole little stage presence behind us there. You got your Syndapsis Moonlight today, Denise. That's awesome. Those are such good plants. That's amazing. It arrived already. That was quick. That was quick. So remember, if anything catches your eye on the shop below, let me know. Name or number. Name or number. We'll take a peek at it. I still have the eggs, a few eggs that are remainer. Anything left, I will be adding to Whatnot tomorrow. I didn't add any new items to Whatnot yet. So if you are shopping from Whatnot, come back tomorrow. Any of the remainers will be on there. Figure I gotta let TikTok have first dibs since that's what started it all. That's the place that started it all for us. That now is a little behind today. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to today. So your winterberry died. I'm so sad. I was super sick for a week and couldn't water. Oh no, cat. Yeah, the winterberry's never forgiving either. That was not the most forgiving. Normally it'll last at least a couple weeks though without water. Especially it'll pull the water out of the berries and you'll get like shrivelly berries like after the first week or two. Only they last a couple weeks though without water, unless it was already kind of due. And yeah, I've been there. I've been there. Winter berries out of season now though, so we'll have to wait till next fall again to get more winter berries. I might. They're just not popular right now, so I didn't add this guy either. I need to add the ornata. All right, let's show off. Yeah, right, cat. I feel that one too. So that's why I'm a huge fan of the easy care plants. Because if I have a bad week, they've gotta withstand. Try to avoid the more finicky ones for that reason. So here is one I wanted to show off. I didn't show off much yesterday that I did get restocked on. I've got two of these nice, full, beautiful Enjoy Pothos. Enjoy Pothos. Let's see if I can get them all to fit on here. There we go. Two hanging basket Enjoy Pothos. I have the babies too if you want a 4-inch, but the 6-inch is gorgeous. Oh, there we go. There we go. I was stuck. So this one's an Enjoy. Oh, got someone beat me to pinning it. Awesome. I didn't see any moderators in here yet. That's good though. Makes it so much easier. So Enjoy, I still need to upload to Whatnot. Thought I had this one on there. I have the 4-inch as well. So if you want a start version, that's the 4-inch option. This is the 6-inch that comes with the wire hanger. The hanger pops off if you just want to use the pot. So it's easily removed. But super full. Enjoys a little bit smaller of a leaf and has a little bit tighter of a growth pattern. Kind of resembles that growth pattern of the Syndapsis. I'm a huge fan of Syndapsis because of that. But it keeps it a fuller look. Bright and direct light to medium light tolerant. And let them dry out most of the way in between waterings. This is on the easier care side for sure. For sure. So Enjoy Pothos. We'll put this guy back up here. So you can't miss them. Can't miss them. So another one we restocked on this week was the Monstera adansonii or Swiss cheese plant. Swiss cheese. They are good size as well. Already have beautiful fenestrations on those. Monstera. I think I have. I already put them up. I already put that one up. I had another Monstera out, but it's the only Adansonii variety I have currently in stock. I've had the mint version in the past as well, but right now just the green. Now I have different deliciosas, but Adansonii just the green. Another one we restocked this week was the Anthurium hookeri. So on the easier care side of Anthurium, you get this kind of wavy leaf pattern to it. It is a more rigid leaf as well, so not quite as sensitive as your softer leaf items like Windlinger or Red Heart. Still on the easy side, even easier than the Forgetii and Crystallinum. Crystallinum and Forgetii are still on the easy side, but this is even easier than that. In addition to easy care, medium care plants, I've got two new ferns. You know what? Nope, I'm down to one. I had three new ferns. New, restocked, not new, but one was the crocodile fern. Crocodile fern, you get the scale-like patterns on those. This is another one that's normally in the medium care category, but for ferns, this is on the easy side of medium care. Again, bright indirect light, medium light tolerant. These will thrive either or. And these don't let dry out 100%, but they're a lot more forgiving than your Kimberleys, your Bostons, your Maidenhairs, and they don't shed at all. You might drop some leaves just like other plants, though. They don't shed and make a huge mess on you like the other ferns. I'm not a huge fan of ferns. Can you tell a little bias? Little bias on that one. The other fern that I've got in was I had the algal fern. That one sold. Shipped that one out today, but I still have the holly fern. A lot of these items I'm getting between 1 and 3 because we do hand select quality that we the does it spread? Or are you talking the crocodile fern? Crocodile fern. Both of these are kind of more bush style. So they'll get a little bit bigger. You'll get bigger leaves, and it kind of just continues to sprawl out like a bush. Yeah, the ferns, standard fern growth with those. Now, this one, I guess, if you want to mention, this one's a little more of that spread style where they'll pop out more and more and start to kind of expand out like your Kimberly Boston. But again, you're getting a glossy leaf with this, a kind of semi-glossy leaf on that one. That's nowhere near as sensitive as the counterparts. And you get a striking leaf on there with that lime vein down the middle. Lime vein down the middle on a nice, beautiful fern leaf. So that is the holly fern on that one. Something else we restocked on. I've got two more of these guys here. We want to go back to easy care plants. This one is almost a pet rock. This is one of your kind of medium low light tolerant plants. Not low light tolerant, but medium low, medium/low. That they'll survive a long time in low light, but they do start to get leggy and only a few leaves at the top over time. And you lose the vibrancy of the color. You'll get a lot more of that green than the minty multi-tone variegated look. So this one is Shivrena ficus. I think another variant name is Moonlight, Moonshine, something like that, ficus. But I know it as Shivrena. You get a bit of a a red tint, a little bit of that caramely tint with the new growth. It does harden off to the minty green you see on the rest of the leaves there. And this is the 5-inch option, 5-inch Shivrena there. I did put this guy in as well. This is a 6-inch version. Not quite as tall, but super full, super full. You got two major plants and then a couple babies in this one. And this one, same idea. So about 4 plants in each of those. But this one is a variegated ficus as well. This is Taneki. And you can see it's got those kind of cream tones on the exterior of the leaves. Comes out with a little bit of a yellow tint until they harden off completely, and then they turn more of that cream tone. So ficus Taneki on that one. So those are two ficus I just restocked this week. I only have two left of each. Only two of each at the moment. Now let's go touch on the ags. Aglanemas are some of the most vibrant easy care plants on the catalog that I have. This one here is Sparkling Sarah. Sparkling Sarah has a beautiful kind of splash pattern with the pink veining down the middle. You'll get some little more dominant pink and red, that reddish pink tone on it. They get soft pink legs, but that is the main pattern you can expect on that. Aglaonemas are super easy care as well. Bright, indirect light, medium light tolerant to keep them nice and vibrant. And again, this is another one that will survive a long time in low light, but you lose vibrancy and it starts to thin out on you. So medium light or above, and it's going to thrive. Give you beautiful leaves like you see here. And let them dry out most of the way, almost completely, most of the way in between watering. Now, aglaonemas do get quite large over time. They're not the fastest growers, but they do end up growing quite large over time. If we go on a field trip to the greenhouse in a little bit, I'll show you. I have some silver bay ags that are you can't even see on the camera. Like they're they're massive. They're massive. They're good, like 4 foot tall. So ags can get large over time, especially in bright light. Now, if we like ags, but we are wanting to check out maybe a different variety, here is a more unique style of one. It's a very slender leaf version that gives you that striping pattern down the slender leaf. This one is cutlass. Do I ever get lipstick plant? You got 3 different varieties so far, and you're obsessed. Cat, I will get lipstick again in spring. It doesn't ship well like other succulents with the cold packing method, but during spring I'll bring in all the sensitive plants again, like begonias, splash, um, uh, oh, the one you just said, lipstick, all the succulent varieties and cactus, etc. But they just are more sensitive to the heat pack in transit. So I don't recommend during the cold season getting any of those sensitive plants. Now, if you're in an area where it's 70, like here in Texas, like, let me know. I can go grab you one. Well, yeah, I'll do a restock next week, but just for now, I haven't put it on the list to restock yet. But this guy was Cutlass, Aglaonema Cutlass. Hey, Lemmy, welcome in. How are you doing? Just placed an order, Andrew. Well, thank you for the support. Kat, you're in Florida. Which variety are you looking for? The only ones I can really find are the standard green and black pagoda recently. And then I've had a Bolero. Those are the 3 that I've had in stock before. What? Maria, it should not be. Let me look. Let me look. It better not be. I'll have to cancel that. That's I shouldn't have anything for $2. My boxes cost me more than $2. Let's see if Taylor oopsied on something. Or on TikTok, right? That was TikTok. Apparently, I'm using too much internet. It's going really slow right now. All right, while it's loading, let's see which one were you talking about? You said you got your fried egg in Momo. How'd it turn out? How's it looking? Those fried eggs were so beautiful. I can't believe I sold all of them out in literally one weekend. Oh, the Taneki. Yeah, the Taneki's not supposed to be $2. Thanks for calling that out. Good catch, guys. Appreciate that. So edit. How did that mess up that way? Oh, oh, I put the quantity as 30, 32, and then the price is 2. I was supposed to have quantity of 2. That makes sense. I oopsie big time on that one. So update. Submit. All right. All right. That should update here in a second. Good catch. It's like I don't have 32 of them, and they're definitely not $2. So thank you for saving that. Save me having to cancel orders later. I haven't made a oopsie like that in a while. But appreciate it, Maria. The bike is $2. Can I see the big cacti you got, Danny? I didn't upload that one yet, but this guy, this is the one you want. You want the pencil cactus? I shipped your order out today, and I've got that. I got you that last amedrium in it. That was one of my last ones. My last two. I have some coming up, some babies coming up soon, maybe, but that was my last one right now. Is it uploaded? Not yet. Not yet. I can tell you what to buy as a placeholder if you want, but you bought a tangerine and you have a twirly red, and your other one you can't remember. Tangerine. I haven't heard of that one yet, Cat. That sounds like something I might have to find. All right. So yeah, that's the pencil cactus. Let me see. Oh, I don't have my list right now. I want to say I had it listed at 45, but I'll have to double check. I might have a little more wiggle room with that one. Might have a little more wiggle room with the pencil cactus. I'll have to double check when I get off because it's on the picture I need for my invoice is on the phone that I'm using. But yeah, he's monster. He's got two whole new spikes, brand new. The lighter color ones there, brand new ones just grew in. Can you put mine up in the shop? Which one are you talking about? Which one were you referring to? You were asking about the pothos, right? I think that's what we were talking about. It's the Enjoy pothos. Did you decide to go with the 6 inch or the 4 inch? 6 inch or the 4 inch? You like the 6 inch? All right. Let's double check. I know I have two. I don't think I sold one yet. I just came online, so I don't think I've sold anything yet. But 6 inch, look how gorgeous those are. Can I see the 6 inch Taneki? It didn't update yet. It's not showing $2 anymore, right? This is the 6 inch Taneki. I have them at 32. 32. A deal for both? I don't have a ton of wiggle room. I mean, I could maybe shave a couple bucks off each if you went for both. How do you look so healthy? How do I look so healthy? How does the plants look so healthy? How do yours look so healthy? Okay, yeah, I'm too blind to be that far away. I got to be up closer than that. The because I hand select the best ones. So that's why it's like I only get ones or twos or threes of items because I'm literally picking out the best of the best that's available. I'm quite particular with what we bring in stock here. All right, so you want to nab both of the Ash? You want to go for both of them? Let me take them off TikTok really quick here. Bear with me. I'll take off the two off TikTok. Make sure they're still available, and then as long as they're both available, I'll put them both on whatnot here in just a second. Let's see. Well, here, you guys look at these gorgeous plants here. Look at all these gorgeous plants while I update that. Prayer plants right now, I do have the red Maranta, lemon lime Maranta, and a rabbit's foot variegated Maranta. Those are the three I have. Now, I have other calatheas if you're looking for calatheas, but all right, let's double check this one first. Make sure that updated. Okay, good. That updated. Now I need to check the enjoy. All right. Take off both of the 6-inch, save. We want to put them on whatnot. All right. Bear with me. I'm going to take a quick picture real quick. Real quick. Any tallish dwarf plants? Shiloh, what do you mean? What do you mean dwarf plants? Like you like dwarf varieties that don't get too tall, but you want like a more mature version of one? Trees? Um, well, technically, I do have like Alberta spruce, which is a dwarfer version, but I mean, dwarf is still 8 foot, mature. Um, trees though, I have a bonsai, but it's a juniper bonsai. You like tall? You like tall? Okay. Danny, you want the pencil? You want? All right. Bear with me. Let me figure out what I can put as the sub, because that one I can't just upload like whatnot. Whatnot's so easy to upload new items. Like takes 2 seconds to upload on whatnot. So bear with me, and I'll tell you what sub to put in for that one. So I need to add, create a listing, create a quality listing, take a photo. All right, and this is gonna be a Pothos Enjoy 6-inch pot. Plant in 6-inch nursery pot. I've got two, and I told you I normally do 38, but I'll take a couple bucks off of them. And we're going to do. All right. So 6-inch pothos, I'm pinning now. I've got just the two though. Just the two. Ash, which one are you talking about? What am I running now? Right now, I'm just showing off some of the restock plants. I won't be doing any dollar auctions today. We will be doing dollar auctions tomorrow, though. Hey, Ariel, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, oh no. You had trouble with your Enjoy Pothos? You might be overwatering or not enough light. Not enough light or overwatering. If it's starting to die from the base, you're overwatering. If you're kind of just losing leaves in the middle, they're just getting more bare and bare, you don't have enough light. That's why I say pothos are medium light or above. A lot of people sell them as low light plants. They're not low light plants. They'll just slowly perish on you. Tips for Swiss cheese, bright light. Bright light to keep those fenestrations. And then let them dry out most of the way in between waterings. Most of the way. So people want to see the Marantas I have. We have a request for rabbit's foot and lemon lime. So lemon lime, I've got one I need to relist in 6-inch as I throw one of them across the table. But my 4-inch are massive. So that's the 6-inch I have currently, but that's the 4-inch. Like that's I mean, that's a lot of freaking plant in a 4-inch. 4-inch lemon lime Maranta. I have a red Maranta in 6-inch if you want the red version. And then I'll show the rabbit's foot as well. So 6-inch red Maranta. Little stress getting things ready for the weekend. I know the weekend can't come soon enough, can't it? Can you show the one that is right beneath where you pulled those from? The poly? The poly or this guy right here? The poly is the one on the bottom. Are Xanthosoma easy plants? I put them in medium care because they absolutely need bright light. Absolutely need bright light. So those are the two Marantas. Let me grab that last Maranta and then we'll take a peek at the other plant here. Bear with me. So this is the variegated Maranta. Put you back there. Put you back here. And that's the variegated rabbit's foot. So you get a range between that kind of yellow tone to the cream tones as well with the splash patterns. There's a guy who's dropping a leaf in the bottom there. So that's the rabbit's foot listed. Not enough light for him. Yeah, that's the biggest restricting factor when it comes to elephant ears. Elephant ears absolutely have to have bright light. They'll survive a long time, medium light, but they end up dropping one leaf, growing a leaf, dropping two leaves, growing a leaf until they're down to like one leaf, and then you end up losing it. Are all plants pest free? I am very OCD about my plants. That's why I hand select my plants. So I only get like one, two, or three, is because I'm picking out the highest quality that's available to put on our shop. I am very OCD when it comes to quality and pests. Can I get a screenshot of you holding both of mine? Both of the pothos? Yeah, I can go get the other one out of the room. Did you find any Gabby philodendron? No, not this vendor wouldn't have the more uncommon ones. I'm gonna try to be I'm gonna try to get a restock next week, not next week, this next month. Hopefully sooner, but from the more rarer grow light burn leaves. They can if it gets really close, but these they're calathea, so normally it's a humidity. You'll get some crispy on the edge if you're in really, really low humidity. How much for the money trees? I do have the money trees braided versions at the moment. And then you said the one below was this guy. So I have polys as well. I did get two 6-inch polys here. Never had pests from any of mine from you. I love that. Love that. Best advertisement straight from you guys. Straight from you guys. So that is, if you're asking for the pink Dalmatian, that's the last Aglaonema pink Dalmatian I have at the moment. Okay, Uber ordered. Now finished cleaning and boxing stuff up. Ariel. Yeah, I reposted that video. It's like I haven't done an order in a while. I used to do that every time I got an order in, but I've been cooking a lot more lately. Care for the pencil cactus, bright light, and then let it dry out like a cactus. It's quite drought tolerant. You go home tomorrow. Well, that finally, Ariel, that's exciting. That's a good news then, right? Hopefully, good news, right? Ordered three. Can't wait to get them. Which one's won you over, Andrew? Which one's won you over? Those are kind of getting nice and large. I like the polys are characters. Everyone loves a poly. But alocasia, all elephant ear need bright light. All elephant ear need bright light. Xanthosoma, alocasia, colocasia, caladium are all needing, absolutely necessary to have bright light. Once a month water, no water in winter. Yeah, kind of ish. I would say it's really big for that pot, so it's probably every about 2-ish weeks, depending how much light you're getting. If you're in medium light, it'll be slow down dramatically. It'll survive in medium light, but you're going to see significant slower growth, significant reduction in growth. So let's grab that other enjoy so we can show it off for her. You know what? I didn't notice there are different types of hangers. That's normally something that would have bugged me. I would have changed. I'm on. That's just something about uniformity. It's like I have to have the same. This one's the regular one I get is the wire hanger. So let's see. I get it both in frame here. Here we go. What do we think? What do we think? We got two massive Pothos enjoys. Added to the collection, Ash. You said you'd have allocation poly tonight. If you want a poly, I can put it on. I got the two polys right up here. Got two of your TikTok shop, the Enjoy Neon Pothos and the Brazil. Ooh, you have the combo. You like a little of each, huh? All super easy care plants on that list. I love Brazil's such a vigorous grower as well. Enjoy, and what was your other one? Neon. Neon. I'm a huge fan of neon too because it's such a vibrant tone. Let's put these over here since they're going to be packed tomorrow. Put those right there. Right there. So I had two sizes of neon. I'm not sure which one you nabbed, but look at that vibrant tone. It just stands out on a sea of green. That neon. That you want to see the xanthosoma? That's the xanthosoma. Xanthosoma. Any more pothos like that? I do have the 4-inch versions. So that is the 4-inch Enjoy Pothos. I do have two left of those. Oh, you know what? Someone, I think he said just bought one, so maybe one left. So I think I already shipped one. And then the poly, I have poly 6-inch option right here. That's the poly. I have Enjoy Neon, Neon Queen, Seba Blue, P and J, Pearl and Jade, Snow Queen, Golden, Manjula. You need more? You need more? Uh, what else do we have? Yeah, so you're missing the Epiprenum pinnata marble. You need the skeleton key. Baltic blue and Saber blue are pretty much the same thing, ever so slightly different color. What else? What else? What else? I've been looking for the Hawaiian. I've been trying to get the Hawaii. It's pretty much just a large golden, but there's a bunch of pothos options. I don't have any other varieties, do I? All the ones you named, that is the ones I carry normally. I think that's all I have currently. I have a skeleton key babies coming up soon. I have two left coming up soon, but you need Teruno, Teruno varieties. What is that? What is that? What would be another name I would know that by? Do I have Swiss cheese? I have the Monstera Adansonii, if that's the Swiss cheese you're referring to. They call a few different plants Swiss cheese, but the one I know of is Monstera Adansonii. Where'd you go? I see this one. I keep pulling things off the set and not putting them back. Now my set's like empty. So I do have two of these at the moment. What's the care for xanthosomas? Xanthosomas are bright indirect light. Bright indirect light and heavy feeders. So fertilize every 4 weeks instead of 6 weeks like your other plants. And then let them dry out most of the way in between waterings. Not 100%, but most of the way. Japan that cultivates. So I lost the chat. Where'd it go? A man in Japan that cultivates pothos. Oh, Teruno varieties. I haven't. Send that in a message to me so I can check. You want to run both prayer plants? Are you talking the 6-inch or the 4-inch option? Yeah, let me know which one, and I can list it here. Lemon lime calathea, Seabridge. I do have the 4-inch of that one. Get this guy. I showed the others before. I've already showed the others. That one's even bigger. That's the lemon lime. So I have the 4-inch there. I have 3 of those available. They're as big as my 6-inch one, so I didn't even bother listing the 6-inch yet. He made the Shangri-La. Okay, I've heard of that one. I've heard of that, or Godzilla is another variety they call it. I'm not a fan of that one. I just do not like that pothos. To me, it looks sick. It's like it looks sickly. I just do not like that pothos. You got a new follower tonight? Well, thank you, Gina. Well, welcome to the party. Welcome to the plant family. We always like seeing new, fresh faces to hang out with us, keep us company. 2 lemon lime? You want 2 lemon lime? I also have the red Maranta too. I have 3 lemon lime in total. That's the second one. Like they're all huge. And then I've got red Maranta, if you like the red Maranta. That I think's already listed. That one's already listed on the shop. I messaged you the name. They have variegated Shangri-La now. I haven't seen a variegated version. I don't know. To me, it's not big enough to show variegation. It's such a little narrow, curly leaf. To me, it would look even more sick variegated. So I don't know. I'd have to see it. I have to see that one. I have to see that one. That would be a new variety I haven't heard of yet. So everyone's excited about new stuff, right? You want to the can I could see the Aria next? I don't have Aria. What do you mean? Is there a certain plant? Are you talking the neons? Aria? I guess that's the alternate name for those. It's like what do I have named Aria? But neons. So neon pothos. Danny. Oh, that's right. Let's see. Let's see if that thing loaded yet. Not I could you could just do 2 4 inch of something. Just equaling 45. Why is this not turning on? It says 20%. Do I have anything listed at 45? When is my next restock? I'll do another mid next week. So kind of same time frame around probably Tuesday restock and then on by Wednesday. But it'll be common uncommon again. It won't be any rares. You know what, Danny? Go ahead and do on the shop if you want to nab it now. Go ahead and nab the pink Dalmatian and just include in the order notes to sub to pencil cactus. It'll be a couple bucks cheaper for you that way. You're not seeing the prayer plant? I just saw someone buy a lemon lime one. Maybe I sold my last one. Let's see. It's hard to see on when I have split inventory now, so it's a little harder to keep up with. All right, let's see. This thing's turning on. We'll see as soon as it turns on here. Bear with me. You want to see the polys though? Polys I didn't put on whatnot yet though. I can add them if you'd like though. So that's the polys. I have two that size, two 6-inch polys that size. I'll just leave that up there. Two 6-inch polys. They both have, well, that's just one massive plant, and it looks like maybe 2 pups popping out, 3 pups popping out. All right, let me check whatnot. I'll go ahead and plug this in while I mess with that. How much for the polys? You dropped your salad? What are you? Is that a saying? Am I not hip enough to know what that saying means? What are you doing? Go back. Whatnot. We want whatnot. And we gotta check the poly. We want to put the poly on there. Yes, okay. Let me put the poly on real quick here. Bear with me. So actually it'd probably be just easier to do it on here. This thing's so slow. Let's make sure I didn't sell any polys yet. We'll put one on. All right, so let's do Seabridge. I'll check the prayer plant next. Let me add this really quick. This is a quick one. I need to look at the prayer plant because I swear I had that one on there already, but it's not showing for some reason. So I don't know if I just listed one and it sold or Were you looking at the lemon lime or the red one? Right. Paste. By now. All right. Polly is uploaded now for you. You like both? You we all want both of them, huh? Okay. I the red one's beautiful. My Otis crawled into my suitcase. Welcome back, Danny. Did you figure out the pink Dalmatian? Is you gonna if you like I said, if you want to nab it now, go ahead and just get the pink Dalmatian, put it in the order notes. If not, I can get it updated and put the actual plant on there for you though. That'll be later, as soon as I get off here. TikTok's harder to add than whatnot. All right, I need to look at red Maranta and lemon lime Maranta. Maranta's next. Make sure we didn't sell them both. All right, here we go. Took it off TikTok. Now let's put it back on. So that was the alocasia poly. I do have two of those available. Two of those big old leaves. Like I said, that's just one dominant plant, and he's got a couple, one baby, two babies, and then this is another. It looks like it's dying, but it's actually a brand new leaf, not even hardening yet. So three babies, three babies. Oh, I guess he is a little stressed, but that's another baby. Maranta and Maranta. So these guys are next up. I've been here the whole time. I'm just saying, I'm back. Oh, back to buying plants. Back to buying plants. You're back. Back from outer space. All right. Red Maranta's going on whatnot now. Feels good to order again. You're going to fill up that greenhouse in no time, aren't you? All right. And this one. No, not $300. No. That is way too high. We have one. All right, red Maranta is now listed on Whatnot. Only the one, so what you see is what you get. And then was someone interested in the lemon lime as well on Whatnot? So I can pull up the lemon lime Maranta also if you're interested. Remember, if you do make a purchase and you do live in a frigid zone, remember to add the heat pack to your order. If your high temperature is below 40 degrees, add the heat pack. If your high temperature is below 32, upgrade that to the cold packing method that comes with a heat pack. The foil liner with cold packing method is our highest success rate with shipping in the frigid zones. But again, if your temperatures are too high, it's too hot for them. So 40, just the heat pack as a high, 32 or below as your high, then make sure to do the cold packing method. That way we can ensure quality arrival for your plant babies. You're cooked, Danny. That's too funny. Oh, yes, please on the lemon lime. All right. Lemon lime. I know I have one more of those, so I'll go ahead and put the one more of those on there. Can they bloom flowers in the winter? Are you talking calatheas? They bloom, but they're tiny. Like this one just finished a last bloom, a bloom cycle. They're itty bitty delicate blooms. So it's just in the process of dropping that little bundle there. And then there's a little bundle there. It's just finished. So they can, as long as you give them enough light and the temperature's not too low. Indoors and you're having artificial light, you can get them to bloom. Yeah. But more commonly, come spring and all. This one have any blooms? Yeah, he's got actually that's a bloom spike right there. It's a bloom spike right there. So he's about to put out a little baby bloom on the lemon lime one. Any more reds? I just have the one. If you're interested, I can add it back on TikTok. But I just moved it to Whatnot. So I'll do first come, first serve on that one. If you're interested, I'll move it back. All right, let's add this lemon lime here. Make sure it's not over here. I swear I had lemon lime on there. I guess not. I don't know where I saw lemon lime then. There's neon. Done a ton of auctions. Scrolling through all these auctions. I did a lot more auctions than I expected. All right, so let's put lemon lime, create. Y'all like you like the red one? How much is it? 38 for the 6 inch, and then I believe I have these at 22 for the small ones. Give or take a couple bucks. I kind of go back and forth depending on my price point. All right, so add this lemon lime here. Calathea lemon lime. Lime, not loam, lime. Maranta. 4-inch pot. We've got one. And so I'll put that one here. I can take a couple bucks off. All right, so lemon lime is pinned now. Lemon lime's pinned now. Let's see if anyone bought the red Maranta. Looks like someone's interested on TikTok. That one's still available. So I'll put the red Maranta back on for you. I'll take it back off. remove, and then put it back on TikTok here. All right. So this is the one you were talking about, right? This beautiful red one. You get a little bit of a red tint under and then the red veining on the green leaves. I just put it back on. So scroll off, scroll back on to refresh it, and it should update now for you. But I just relisted it for you. And then I have the one last, I think one last lemon lime. One last lemon lime on the shop as well. Do I have heat packs? I do. They're in the buy now tab. So I have heat packs. If your high temperature is below 40 degrees, do the heat pack. If your high temperature is below 32, use the cold packing method. I do have both of those on the shop. Am I a grower? No, I am not. I'm more of a personal plant shopper. More of a middleman kind of situation. I work with a lot of trusted vendors since we've been in the industry for so long. But yeah, so I get to go to the vendors, hand select their best quality, come offer it to you guys. Every now and then I'll bring in exotic orders from other trusted vendors as well. So I do have quite an expansive variety coming up. Hopefully next month I can get more rares and exotics in that we haven't seen before. Jackie, a shower? It's a shower. Yeah, definitely a shower. So Marant is on the easy side of Calatheas. I still put Calathea as that kind of medium care because they still like a little bit higher of humidity. Maranta is a little more forgiving than others for sure. Here in Texas, I get away with natural humidity, but they don't like to dry out 100%. So let them dry out most of the way, but not 100% in between your waterings with them. You nabbed it. Awesome, Jess. Awesome. That's going to make a beautiful addition. You'll have to show it off once it arrives. I haven't got tagged in any of our adopted plant videos lately or any unboxing videos. It's been a while. I'm gonna have to get an incentive going for everybody. Get you guys to tag and do the reviews for me. Beautiful plants, very knowledgeable. Appreciate that. Well, thank you. Appreciate the support. Yeah, I'm very hands-on with the plants, so I got to learn from experience. So I've definitely I've been learning as I go. We've just been going for 30 years now. That's literally 30 years, but almost close. Almost close. I grew up at an outdoor plant nursery, though. That was, we didn't have babysitters. I went to work with my mom. I sat in her office and then ventured out on the plant nursery and played around, even as a little baby. So it's like plants have always been around plants my whole life. House plants were a more recent obsession, probably the last 5 to 6 years. I went through a craze of bonsais at the beginning too, and orchids. Bonsais and orchids are kind of what started it all. But speaking of bonsai, I forgot to show. Let's show. Oh, here, we'll put this one out since she nabbed that one. We'll stop teasing. We'll stop teasing what you can't have. Now, another Maranta I had was the variegated rabbit's foot. Variegated rabbit's foot. That one's available on the shop as well. You have three. You have three. What? So, Sylvia. Is it Sylvia? Yeah, Sylvia. What do you have three of? Which ones? Three of my plants or just three Marantas? Where's the bonsai? What do I do with the bonsai? Here we go. So we got one more of our juniper bonsais. One more of the juniper bonsais put on the shop. They need a lot of humidity. They do need a little extra if possible. Here in Texas, I get away with natural humidity for the Marantas as long as you don't let them dry out all the way. But if you're up more north, or if it's if you're in a more frigid area, that it's a natural lower humidity, I do recommend trying to keep that humidifier nearby. You have one red and two lemon limes. Lemon lime striking. I love the lemon lime. Red's beautiful too, but that lemon lime pops on a sea of green. It definitely pops. But that is the bonsai I have. That's a little juniper bonsai baby with the rocks and everything. And the pot comes with all together, all together. So we put one of those on the shop. I have a monster one, but I just don't think I can ship this one. That one's just getting so heavy. I'm worried about damaging it. That one's quite heavy. I don't know if I could be able to ship that one appropriately or safely. I'm gonna say safely. I can ship it, but I don't know how it's gonna look when it gets there. It's so heavy. You have four reds and a lemon. Four reds. Oh, so your favorite's the red for sure, then, huh? So what else can I show off? Let's show off the red Siam. Red Siam. If you like the reds, how about a red Siam? It's an aglaonema, a very, very easy care plant. Chinese evergreens are such an easy care plant. Bright indirect light, medium light tolerant. These get away with medium low light, but I don't recommend it. They get the beautiful pink legs, and it looks like someone took a highlighter to the exterior of all their leaves. So aglaonemas are my most vibrant on our shop at the moment. Speaking of, another one that I just got a restock on, if you like the pinks, I did get a restock on our pink princess. Pink princess are back in stock. And they are gorgeous. Look at that leaf. Look at those leaves. Gorgeous batch of pink princess. Not as large as my last batch, but the color doesn't let down on these guys for sure. So we did restock on those. Restocked on the money tree. We've got a couple of the xanthosomas in. And Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese. Special plant for our shop. Monstera adansonii. That one is what started it all a year and a half ago. So definitely has a special place on our shop here. Remember, if there's anything in the shop icon below that you want to see up close and personal, let me know. Let me know name or number. Remember to add your heat packs if you do make an order and you're in a colder area right now. Add the heat pack or cold packing method, depending on your temperatures. Dun, dun, dun. Let's show another vibrant tone one. So this guy is our lemon lime philodendron. Lemon lime philodendron. Elongated leaves. This guy is an upward grower, so you do want to give him a trellis eventually to run on or a plank of some sort. Why is the philodendron 85? It really get does it get really big or hard to care for? Which philodendron do I have listed at 85? I don't think I have anything listed at 85. It might be my 8-inch version. The 8-inch, I had a big one of these on a monster trellis. So yeah, he was huge. The shipping alone was like $40. So this is the lemon lime though. Lemon lime or philodendron in general, I put in the easy care as well. Medium light tolerant, bright indirect light to medium light tolerant. And then let them dry out most of the way in between waterings. Shiloh, money, are you talking on this one? How much is this one? How much is the lemon lime? You know what? Let me shave. I'll shave a couple bucks off of it. So normally I have this guy at 38, but I can go down to 36 on TikTok and then a couple bucks cheaper on whatnot. So yeah, 36, give or take a couple bucks. The philodendron 4-inch Monstera Bromarx Flame. That one is a large form. Are they large form? Oh wow, now I'm blanking. Are they large form? I believe they're large form. Now I gotta check. But it's a very rare plant. I can show that one. It's not fenestrating yet, but it is a rare variety. And then the mint I have as well. That is the large form. It doesn't say. Kind of get. I don't know. I do not know. I'll have to look into that one. Burmark's Flame though is a rare variety. I can show those off if you're interested. That's one. Yeah, that's one I have at 85 at the moment. I live in Maine, so it's very cold here in the winter, and I want to get more house plants. May now, as long as we're not below 10 degrees, I can still ship. But if you are below 10 degrees, I recommend holding off till spring a little bit. Oh, what is that? A crown? I haven't seen that one. That must be a new one. Appreciate that, Momo. Can you show the difference in sizes of the rubber tree, ficus, and burgundy? I can. I can. Calatheus? The Calatheas, I have those in the other room. Let me show the ficus trees because I was requested first, and then I'll do Calatheas next. So ficus, burgundy sizes, and then Calatheas. Is that a crocodile fern? I do have a crocodile fern. That guy right there. That's the crocodile fern. Let's see if I missed any other chats here. And let me know if you're interested in that lemon lime. I'll have to put it on Whatnot if you are. I have it on TikTok only at the moment since I only have one, but I'll move it over if you're interested. I live in Wisconsin. It's very cold, below zero. Sylvia, I would hold off then. I would hold off buying until a little bit later, till it warms back up. It's like we can do cold shipping, but normally you get down below 10 and it starts to be more risky than I'm comfortable with. Mark, I'm not doing a Valentine's Day sale right now because I just restocked. So everything's fresh. I do my sales based on quality and time frame. So if I have something for a long time, I might do a sale on it at that point. But since most of it's refreshed, I might do a flash sale over the weekend here on specific items that I want to finish clearing out and make room for others. But at the moment, no sales yet. Not yet. Right now it's minus 14 degrees. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't know what to do with minus 14 degrees. All right, before I get distracted, burgundy size difference here, and then we'll look at calatheas. All right. So burgundy, burgundy, and burgundy. That's can't even fit it all on the camera. I'm gonna have to scoot you back a little bit. All right, how's that work now? How's that look? So here are my three sizes of burgundy Ficus elastica. So we got the babies. I'm just dropping a leaf, get rid of that bad leaf. We got the babies, the baby 4-inch. We have the 6-inch, fuller, super full, but smaller trunks. And then we've got the monster trunk treed version of 8-inch burgundy. 4, 6, and 8. There's my three sizes of Ficus elastica. When do you restock? I normally do them kind of weekly-ish with my commons and uncommons. We're starting to ramp back up, so hopefully every week around Tuesday, and then I get it up by Wednesday and do a little mini show Wednesday to tease. I only have one 8-inch, one 6-inch, and then I have a few 4-inch though. Do have a few of the 4-inch. All right, let's see if I missed any other. Painted ladies, Diego, I don't have at the moment. Only have a spider plant and a little succulent. Hey, you got to start somewhere. Got to start somewhere. If you're doing well with spider plant and succulents, you probably can expand to just about any of our easy care ones for sure. The biggest culprit of plant demise is the uh, overwatering, showing your plants too much love, smothering them. Can't overwater your plants. Got to let them dry out a little bit more than you think. There are more. Most of these house plants are more drought tolerant than drowning tolerant. Oh, you want to see the burrow marks flame as well? Okay, so calatheas, and then we'll look at the burrow marks flame. Calatheas and burrow marks flame. All right, so let's look at. Am I showing the burrow marks calathea on the shop? I thought I had. Maybe I sent that one out this week. I know I had one. I might have sent that one out this week, but that's the stromata. I do have stromata, and then depending on how which one sold today, I have the marantas. So that's stromata. Let's see if I move to burrow marks. I thought I had a burrow marks left. Let's put these guys up. And this is the rabbit's foot, the maranta variegated maranta. So those are two calatheas I have available. That 6-inch and 8-inch rubber plants are gorgeous. Pat had that at the mountain. I'm totally lost on what that means. Who's Pat? Who's this Pat you speak of? Oh, she's your sister. Okay. So she had a really big rubber tree. You want to see the moonshine snake plant? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So burrow marks flame and then moonshine snake plant next. You know what? Moonshine's right here, so I'll put that up while I grab the burrow marks flame. There is a moonshine snake plant. Moonshine snake plant. I have 4-inch, 4-inch options, and they're big. They're all huge like that. Can't wait for these to pop out another couple leaves though, because they're scaling up so huge. They're scaling up so nice. And I kind of get the small form vibes from this one. So I'll have to double check if it's small or large form, but I think it's small form if I'm not mistaken. Burrow Marks Flame gets the deepest fenestrations. You can even see, look, you can see the veining. You can see that veining, the veins popping out and protruding. That's a good sign it might fenestrate soon. But that is Burrow Marks Flame. That is one of my rare varieties of Monstera deliciosa. What's the plant? with the lime looking leaves back there. This is a lemon lime maranta. That one is the Syngonium butterfly. This one is a lemon lime philodendron. Chinese evergreen, so pretty. You're a fan of the Chinese evergreens? They're such easy care plants too. We got the red Siam. That's one of the more popular varieties. You want to see the lemon lime maranta or the philodendron? Also have a neon pothos if you like the neons. If that you're just a fan of the neons, that's neon pothos. I have a 4 and 6 inch option of that. This is the lemon lime philodendron. That one's an upright grower, whereas that's cascading. Lemon lime philodendron, and then lemon lime maranta. If I have one left on the inventory, that's the lemon lime maranta, the calathea. I might have sold all of those already. I'll have to double check and do an audit. So I have my inventory split, so I get a little have to double check and respread it out. Oh, the Philo's beautiful. Do I have a similar option to that? The philodendron, I only have the one of that one. Only the one of this one, and only 6 inch. They had a 5 inch option, but it was pretty much the same size for it was a lot smaller for the same price. And I was like, nope, nope, we got that one. So I do have that one. I don't have it on Whatnot at the moment, but I can put it on there if you want to nab it. Let me see what price I had that at. So I have that one listed at 36. 36 for the 6 inch lemon lime maranta. Oh, I'm sorry, the 6 inch lemon lime philodendron. Do I still have the green Chinese evergreen? I do, turnip. I do. You want to check out some of the green ones? I have two varieties of green aglaonema at the moment. You said aglaonema, right? Yeah, Chinese evergreen. If you're interested in that lemon lime philodendron, let me know and I'll add it to the shop. I only have the one though. And then just the teas again. Gorgeous pink princess is in stock. Gorgeous pink princess. For the lemon lime calathea, that one I think I just sold the last, but send me a private message. I'll do an audit as soon as I get off here tonight, and I'll let you know if I have one left. But they range between 18 and 38, depending on which size, the two sizes I have. So green aglaonemas, I have two varieties of the straight green. We have cutlass, if you like the slender leaves and that kind of two-tone. And then this one has more of a splotchy, stripy vibe. This one is the tigress. Tigress and cutlass are two of the green aglaonema varieties I have. I also have spring snow, if you like that green and white. Where's do I have 6 inch spring snow? I know I shipped one today, but I thought I got two. Did I not get two? I swear I got two. Yeah, I did. Back here. Here we go. Spring snow, if you like the white, the vibrant white tones on it. There are those aglaonemas. I have some colored ags as well, if you like colorful ones. Can they be in low light? I don't recommend them low light. They'll survive a long, long time in low light. Medium low light, they'll be okay, but I recommend medium light or above. Keeps them nice and full, keeps the vibrancy to the leaves and the colors. Are these real plants? All real plants here. All real plants here. No fake plants here. Number 7. Let's see what number 7 is. Pink butterfly. I have pink illusion for the syngoniums. That's all I have in pink at the moment for syngoniums is pink illusion. I think I have one left. Number 7 is cutlass. This guy. So that's the cutlass, number 7. Ficus trees, I have burgundy, chivrena, ruby, and Audrey. Those are the types of ficus I have at the moment. Any unique alocasias? At the moment, I'm pretty much sold out. I just have poly and I have the xanthosoma, which is alocasia adjacent. Care tips for number 7. This is another aglaonema super easy care. Chinese evergreen, such an easy care plant. Bright indirect light to medium light tolerant, and let them dry out most of the way in between waterings. And then temperatures keep above 50. So indoor plants, keep them above 50. Any temperatures below 50, you'll start getting signs of stress on them. Now, remember, guys, if you do make a purchase this week and your temperatures are frigid, remember to add the heat pack if your high temperatures below 40 degrees, and add the cold packing method instead if your high temperature is below 32 degrees. If your high temperature is below 10, I recommend holding off for now. Holding off till it warms up a little bit. But fight. Oh, and Taneki. I have one Taneki left. I keep forgetting this guy. So rubber tree, let's show that Taneki and the Shivrena. I have both of those right here. We'll show them off. So Taneki and Shivrena there. So one's a minty tone, variegated tone. This is also a variegated version, but more segmental style. Those are the two of the ficus I have available. Then I have the Burgundy, Audrey, and Ruby in 4-inch, and Burgundy in 6 and 8-inch as well. And I can show the two elephant ears as well if you'd like to see. Xanthosoma is actually sitting right here. Can you see him? Oh, he's just a little off screen. Xanthosoma, right there. Beautiful striking white veining on those. And then it looks like I have one poly left. Someone nabbed a poly already, but I have one of these guys left. This is the Alocasia poly. Poly. Only one of those left. And this guy's got maybe 3 plants, one main one and two babies ish. And I didn't show this ag earlier. I do have sparkling Sarah aglaonema available also. I have 2 of these. And I might have a pink Dalmatian. I need to add this one back. I'll double check my orders tonight, but I might have one of those left as well. One pink Dalmatian left. Any good pots for number 7 handy? Number 7 was the Cutlass. I have some that would fit it. Now, let's see. I have one I'm adding tomorrow. I don't know the exact price point on that one, but I'm adding that guy tomorrow. He's a big one. It's probably like a 7-inch. I have 6-inch pots listed, but the pot doesn't slip in, so you'd have to plant in it. So I have some 6-inch pots listed on TikTok at the moment, but they don't the pot doesn't fit perfectly in it. That rim sits above, so you'd have to plant in it to get it to fit right. Any anthuriums? Right now I do have Windlinger. I have Hooker Eye. So Hooker Eye, Windlinger, and then I have a Poppy Moria mix, a semi-velvet leaf one, and Forgetty Eye. I have a few of the mixes, only like 2 left of Forgetty Eye, and then 1 and 1. So Forgetty Eye. We've got the velvet one. So it's a poppy sub mix or Moria velvet. Let's see, I don't like that light. Why is that color? There we go. We're washing out the color of the plants. So that's the mix one. I have a labeled Anthurium mix. And then kind of a semi-velvety leaf. Beautiful striking pattern on them. And then hookerai, which is that wavy, rigid leaf. Hookerai. Oh, and alocasia brancifolia. How am I forget about that alocasia? Someone asked about alocasia earlier. Totally right on that one. And my exotic one. I know. I totally blanked on my alocasias. I have an exotic variety of purple sword variegated. So purple sword variegated. I do have that one listed. It gets the purple bottoms as they mature, like the regular purple sword. But then they get that kind of two-tone green, some yellowing, some light kind of minting. And then I have brancifolia. Brancifolia gives you those finger-like leaves. So those are two more allocations I have on the shop. That new leaf. Look at the new leaf. And that new leaf's get a big old segmental piece there. Oh, that's an exotic option of alocasia. And then that one's uncommon. Brancifolia is uncommon. All right, guys. Any other requests on the shop? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Anything is fair game to check out. We're checking out the Anthuriums at the moment. All right, let's show some I have very few of. So this was a super popular one. I just put two of these on. Just put two of the Bird of Paradise. This is the orange option. That one that has that kind of multi-tone orange tone. That's the orange Bird of Paradise. Another one that I only have one of. Where'd he go? I'm gonna just show him off. What I do with it. Just walk past it. Oh, here we go. I have one last Congo Rojo available on the shop. One last Congo Rojo. Got a big old brand new leaf popping out there too. So those scale up beautifully. Just to show off, an excuse to show off my Congo Rojo, my red Congo. Just bought number 7. Awesome turnip. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Snow Queen. At the moment, I don't have any marble Snow Queen. Not at the moment. You know what? Do I have 4-inch? Did I get 4-inch? No, I did not. Like I got Enjoy Neon. I have Brazil picked. I did not get any Snow Queen in. All right, let me show you my Congo Rojo. So my second favorite plant is my Summer Glory philodendron gloriosum. But here's the Congo. There's my Congo Rojo. Look how large they get. They are beautiful. Beautiful big philodendron. I'm a huge fan of the big bush style philodendrons. Got obliqua, dragon tail, tortum, another obliqua because we got to have symmetry on the sides. We got a Kathleen hiding down there. Neon pothos. Neon pothos. I need to get bigger planks for all these guys. All these guys need bigger trellises to run up. Silta Picana's a little guy down there. We have Pariso Verde, mixed reverted cuttings of my Monstera. Here's the actual Monstera, though. He was like 7 foot tall, 8 foot tall, and I chopped him. And I've got a Tycon, an Aria, and an Albo all in one pot there. Big old narrow philodendron. And I gotta have a ring of fire as well, right? Anthurium down here, crystallinum jakarta, and then we've got the Philodendron Birkin. Oh, and Camo Dieffenbachia. Camo Dieffenbachia. I need to put a Camo Aglaonema up there next. I need a Camo Aglaonema. I have the babies right now for sale, but I only have like three left. You got a variegated Friday today and love it. I'll put up a review. Awesome. Awesome, Shar. Appreciate the support. I'm so glad it arrived safely. I was always so worried with the Fridex because they're a lot more sensitive than other plants. But I think everyone who bought them were California. I think like all of them sold to California. So it's like it works. It works out. I don't need co-packing method. It was in great shape. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I know. I can't believe I sold almost all of them that one weekend. I put them on for one day and like they sold out. They sold out. I think I put them a little too cheap. I think that's why is I put them a little too cheap, but I have a couple babies left that I'll eventually list again, but those are all the good the high quality ones I had ready. All right, Congo Rojo if you want to nab one for yourself. Orange Bird of Paradise. I only have two of those. Only two. Only two. I have a white Bird of Paradise, but it's an 8-inch. So if you want the white option for Bird of Paradise, I only have the monster. A monster Bird of Paradise there, 8-inch. That's a lot of plant though. That's a lot of plant. Big banana-like leaves on those. This one actually has 3 plants in it. Now, if we like big plants, here's another one that's scaling up quite large. This is an olive tree. It's an olive tree. Olive tree. And look at it. Look at him go. Look at him reach. Look at him reach all the way to you. It's gone crazy. Getting wild. Maybe you were eyeing my tortum in the corner. I have baby tortums and I have a monster tortum left. I do have one monster tortum left for grabs. This one right here. That one's on the shop currently listed. Look how huge that is. You get those huge kind of palm-like fan leaves. Monster tortum. Do have one of those available. And then I have the babies. I still have the baby 4-inch versions. If you want to start. How much for the Bird of Paradise? I have two, the orange and the white. The orange is a 6-inch, and then the white is a 8-inch. All right, so the two Bird of Paradise, the 6-inch option, I have listed at 38. 38 for the 6-inch options. The orange one's a little rare. The white one I have at 65. 65 for the white. That one has to go in a massive box. Actually, I have to do a custom box even. It's just so huge. I have to make me a custom box. You want to see some snake plant Stormy? Awesome. I can show those off. I do have both of them listed on TikTok shop under Bird of Paradise if you see them on there. Snake plants, snake plants, snake plants. Let's look at some snake plants before we call it a night here. Where's my tray? There's my tray. Oh, I sold one. I can put the other one in. I had one extra that didn't fit in the tray. So here is my snake plant options. We have the Gold Flame. I call it green. I have labeled green and yellow. I believe it's called Gold Flame. I have Laurenti. I have the Trifasciata. If you like a rarer version, I have the Copper Tone, which is that rusty, coppery, splotchy variegation one there. And then I have the Dwarf Green as well. I need to look up the name for that one. I forgot that one. Do I have any others? I do have two other varieties I need to list still for tomorrow. The one is solid green and one's frosted. So these two I'll list for tomorrow. And I have whale fin. Oh, I have another tray. Let me show the other tray. So green, which is just a solid green, and then I have the green and yellow frosted option. And then I have one more tray of snake plants. Let's show. Or it's only two more. I'll just grab the two out of it. Do I have a 6-inch web fin left? I think I have a 6-inch left too. But here is a 4-inch web fin. I might have a 6-inch left. I know I sold one and shipped it off today. And then I have one more. Where did I put them? I just have one up. Here we go. Moonshine. So moonshine gives you that light frosty tone color. And then whalefin, you get a wide kind of webbing color tone on that one. Like a spider web pattern. Am I going to do a dollar auction on whatnot? I'll do some tomorrow and Saturday, Momo. Tomorrow and Saturday are going to be our giveaway days and dollar auctions. Giveaway days and dollar auctions. So based on how many likes we get on TikTok, we'll do giveaways. And then at the end of the live, we'll jump over to whatnot and do our dollar auctions at the end. So yeah, don't miss tomorrow and Saturday. If there's any day you're not going to miss. Did I see your comment? Turn up. Let's see. Let me scroll up. Turn up, turn up, turn up. I see you bought number 7. That's the last comment I see from you, Turnip. Was there did you get filtered? Did you get filtered? I see that you nabbed a cutlass. That's a great addition, though. Ags are such a great plant. What size planter should I get for the Chinese evergreen? I don't have a ton. If you're looking for my shop, I have a few that are that 6-inch size. Um, but I only have the one 8-inch size one that I'm going to list tomorrow. I wouldn't go too large if you're trying to repot it. I would only go maybe an inch and a half larger when it does come to pot. It's a 6-inch currently. So I wouldn't go higher than, you can go to 8-inch. Just be careful not to overwater. Let it dry out almost completely in between waterings if you upsize it. Just because they're more susceptible to overwatering than underwatering. So only go about an inch, inch and a half max. Go to that 8-inch. But I would probably hold off a little longer. Let's see. Let's look at the cutlass I have here. They do really well in a more confined pot because again, they don't like to stay wet too long. But a rule of thumb I like to use is when it starts to pop roots coming out of the bottom, it's time for like quite a few roots coming out of the bottom or big roots. It's time to up pot it. But right now we're not seeing any main roots come down. He's starting to get a little full and a little more top heavy, so that would be another consideration, is once this starts to get a little too top heavy to where it's toppling over or just overcoming the pot, then that's another good sign to go ahead and up pot it there. But I would hold off going larger if you wanted to repot in another 6-inch, or if you do go in an 8-inch, make sure to let it dry out in between waterings. I just use houseplant soil from the hardware store. You can, yes, absolutely. Yeah, they're super easy. They're not very finicky about high grade soil. You can use a potting soil. That's fine. Just again, don't overwater. I like to mix in perlite, and sometimes I put a little bit of orchid bark, like my aeroid mixes. Like I use those for ags as well. But you can do a potting soil. I'd recommend sanitizing the potting soil just because you get the bag straight from a box store, and they come with fungus gnats. That's just they're inundated with fungus gnats. So I would recommend to sterilize it either with a light bake, which you can look up the instructions for that, or like an alcohol wash of some sort, or a peroxide wash. just to kill off those fungus gnats so you're not dealing with those later. But that's just more of a nitpicky item. All right, so those are Sansevieries. Any other last second requests before we call it a night here? Remember, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday are our big days. We're going to do dollar auctions on Whatnot. I have a couple cutting bundles I'll do this weekend. I might do two. I might do all three or four. I think I have four total cutting bundles. Might do all four as a dollar auction. I might do two and then split two next week, but we'll do at least that and a couple other items on Whatnot. Now, TikTok, we do giveaways based on how many likes we get to. So our first goal will be that probably that 100K likes. So come in early, tap away, more likes, more giveaways we'll do on TikTok until we get to that close time of 10:30. So if you are free, come hang out with us, spend some time with us. Trish, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Anything good for air circulation? And what are the odds it survives shipping? So as long as your temperatures are above 10 degrees and you add the cold packing method, if you're frigid, then we have a very high arrival rate. So if your high temperature is below 40, add the heat pack. If your high temperature is below 32, add the cold packing method. If your high temperature is below 10, I recommend holding off for now. But we have a very high arrival rate with our plants with the proper packing method. And air circulation wise, I don't like to use that as a sell point, air purification and all, because it is a negligible amount, very almost unmeasurable with one plant. Now, if you're getting 1,000 plants like you see here in front of you, that's a whole different ball game. But I don't use that as a sell point because it's a little scammy in my mind, just because it is so negligible. You'll have to hold off for now, but it will be back. We'll be here. We'll be here, Trish. We're here on TikTok, websites, whatnot. Starting YouTube. You're a real one for that. Yeah, I don't have a filter, so yeah. If you want the truth, I'm the right person to go to. I don't always restrain myself. I'll sacrifice a sale for quality and a good experience. Rather, you guys get what you're seeing here. I want you to have an amazing experience opening up our plants, not opening up to a mushy mess, you know? Alexandra's clapping. That's funny. She liked the honesty too. But all right, guys, I think we're at a good wind down point for tonight. We'll be on tomorrow. Remember, we'll do our dollar auctions on Whatnot. We'll do our giveaways on TikTok. So don't miss out tomorrow and Saturday. Those are our big days. Come spend time, keep us company. Tap the screen when you get in so we can get higher and higher numbers and more giveaways. Thank you. Thank you, Alexandra, for the heart me. We're up to 41 now. 41 daily heart me's. But thank you so much, guys. If you joined at the end, I'm Taylor. This is my plant wagon. We're a small family business based out of Rockwall, Texas, shipping gorgeous house plants directly to your doorstep. Dalton, Dalton's new here. Welcome in, welcome in. We were just winding down, but if there's something you want to see on the shop, let me know. We're doing our big shows Friday and Saturday this week, so don't miss out. 8:30 Central Time Friday and Saturday. We'll do giveaways on TikTok and dollar auctions on Whatnot both days. So those are our big days for our weekend. If there is anything last second y'all want to see, let me know in the shop. If not, we're gonna go ahead and wind down, say our goodbyes here. Again, thank you so much for making all this possible. I couldn't do any of this without you guys. So thank you from the bottom of my heart on that one. Hey, Alexandra, hey, my love. Yeah, she's bringing in the backup again. She's bringing in all the planty friends. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and make sure to come hang out. Hit that follow button if you haven't already, and we'll see you 8:30 Central Time tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, everyone. Oh, wow, that's weird. Like you see that welcome sign through my hand. That's kind of trippy. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.